Well, hello there. I'm Dr. Bosky. I'm the creative director for Interstellar Sentinel, a SHMUP game that we're taking a look at. And we're doing a tips and tricks series for the upcoming caravan competition experience that we're running, which is going to be super cool. It's going to harken back to olden times and arcade roots, and it's going to be IRL and all the good stuff. And I thought, why not do a one-on-one series to help players achieve better high scores since they're competing for real prizes. And so yeah, let's hop into it.
Power-ups. I'm your designated power-up giver to keep your butt out of trouble.
So, real tiny little factoid. So, Lokis are your power-up
Don't worry.
giver.
My magic lets you fly your ship into me to phase power-ups into the ship.
So you can see them here. So Lokis, when they appear, they always are carrying different types of power-ups. So this power-up here, for instance, is that's a health power-up, right? So you have health down here. And you'll notice that for the caravan competition build, you start with 2 health when you respawn, and then from there, this is a little bit different. But there, you have a max of 3 health for caravan. So you can always go a little bit higher, but always be on the lookout for those things. So let's see.
You can send me a signal with your weapons to drop the power-up.
So the other thing that is important is that you can either run into the Lokis to collect your power-ups, or you can shoot at them and then they will teleport away and drop your power-ups. So it's more important for the single-player game where you have modes like pacifist mode and challenges where they play a dual role. But for the for the caravan build, it's just important to know how the Lokis work. So the P power-ups, these are weapon power-ups. And when you collect a power-up, it's going to upgrade your auto weapon, your rapid shot weapon, and your power shot all at once. And it always goes to the next weapon set. So weapon sets are auto, rapid, and power shot. There are 19 weapon sets in the game. Lots of weapons, and that's one of the core bits of the game that's a lot of fun. It's a crazy weapon system.
Weapons up.
So here you can see, and this is also important, a little pro tip for you out there, is that typically one of the most dangerous things are enemies that spawn from behind you because you can't turn around, right? It's my little turnaround arrow. So a little pro tip for you, and as I took that second power up, you can see that this gave me a back shot. So every weapon set typically will have some kind of back shot functionality. It's not always the rapid shot, but this helps you cover your backside. So the other big pro tip here is that you want to make sure that every time you get a weapon power up, always press your different buttons, your power shot and your rapid shot, and note your auto shot, so you can get a sense for how the gameplay is changing.
Weapons up. Weapons up.
So one of the other things that's important here is you can see these, which are really cool. So these are super power-ups. Lokis can drop those. Sometimes they're hidden. And when you pick these up, they fill your entire super meter. So pro tip for you, if you have a full super meter and you pick up a super, they don't stack. So what you want to do is you want to daisy chain your supers. For the old folks out there, basically it's kind of like you daisy chain machines together. So and so basically the short of it is that your supers, if they give you bonus points, so there's no reason not to use a super if you see a super power up on screen. That will optimize a lot of how you gain score. Super weapon online. All right. And I think here, so we've talked a little bit about the vulnerability spot and what that looks like. We talked about the advanced idea of being able to take your weapons, right? And you can take your weapons where they're shooting from here And you can use those to basically point blank enemies, which means get really close to them and think about it like, you get the most effect out of a shotgun if you're closer to the target. If you're further behind, you're further away from the target, the pellets from the shotguns shells will disperse wider. So you'll hit more stuff, but you'll do less damage. So good stuff to know there. I think, is there anything else that is quite useful to know? Like that's the core of the weapon system. I think that's pretty much it. All right. We'll keep that one short and sweet, and we'll see you on the next one.